Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, last episode we actually resolved the whole situation with the Baron's family, and also took on the crones of Brookback Bog. Now, we didn't actually end up killing them, right? And we didn't actually end up even engaging them directly in combat, so I don't know if they're going to make an appearance again later, if we're going to handle them again, or if they're going to stand in our way later down the path. But since we've done everything that can be done with regards to the story segment, I am now heading towards the big tree on the hill that I saw in the distance much earlier in my playthrough. So, not exactly sure what I'm going to run into over there, but I have made some upgrades to my character. So first things first, I have purchased a master-crafted saddle. It was not cheap. It was 90 gold. I went from 1800 something to 1600 something. Sold off the old saddle. So basically the trade-off is I lost 5 stamina for 10% additional attack power while on horseback. And that could be really useful since I like to use horseback combat, especially against groups of enemies and of course against things like golems. So it may come into play and it'll make my life a lot easier. I have also leveled up Geralt a tiny bit. He now has another round or another level up point in domination. So now he has a slightly higher base success chance with Axii. And then pretty much other than that, we've just replenished our stock in terms of potions. So with that all out of the way, let us just, I guess, move towards the tree. There's a little village beside it with all the smoke coming out of it, which I'm very curious about. I was actually hoping that this road would continue onward instead of terminating here. Well, we made our way around in the end. It wasn't too terrible. There was a side path. I see you, Forktail. I'm going to ignore you, though. Oh, how many flying enemies are there? What the heck? Let's not get baited in by, I think that's a basilisk up there. Yeah, definitely a basilisk. World's Edge. Oh. But I'm almost on the other side. There's an invisible wall here stopping me. Really? But I'm almost there. Why are they doing it like this? Okay. So I'm going to have to find another way around. What the heck? Why would there be a World's Edge right here? Okay, so basically they're telling me they don't want me to come from this path. They want me to come around from the other side. Clearly. That means I'm going to have to make the approach from Olena's Grove. Okay, we can do that. Well, we had no choice. We are now approaching it from the other side. Goodness knows how I'm supposed to get there. I mean, I see the dock. I guess I could be heading from across the water, but I'm okay at the moment just going around, if I'm allowed to do so. Unless they put another barrier in front of me somehow. Looks like they're definitely trying their best to do so. They have really made this place quite inhospitable, haven't they? Another World's Edge. Okay. Through the water it is. That appears to be the only way. What the heck?
Might want to look around some.
Apparently there's another relic around here as well. Might want to look around some, he says. I mean, I don't know where exactly the relic would be. Probably out in the water somewhere if I was to guess. Road to Bald Mountain. Well, it looks like I'm allowed to approach it from the dock at least. But very clearly, this is intended to be a curated experience, right? You have to approach it from a certain angle. You're not allowed to just get in whenever you feel like it, which is unfortunate. That seems like a relic right there. So we might as well get that out of the way since we're already here. But yeah, so this is intended to be more cinematic than anything else then, I guess. Yep, Barber Surgeon Artifact. Very nice. What exactly does that do? Barber Surgeon? Is that a silver sword? It is not. It is steel. Fair enough, fair enough. Barber Surgeon. Every time an attack applies bleeding, there's a 25% chance to enter a frenzy, wherein your sword swings cost 30% less stamina and are 10% faster for 5 seconds. That actually sounds really good. Offense efficiency, injury chance, bleeding chance, minus 15% poise damage. Okay, that is a little unfortunate. Plus 15 stamina gained under dismemberment, couldn't care less about that. Although I guess I wouldn't be fighting a boss, like a monster boss with this. That's not horrible then, because then this is against humans. So I can just spin on them until they die. We'll just have to worry about the legendary swords and stuff when we actually get to Novigrad, I think. So let's just head up towards the path to Bald Mountain. I'm kind of suspecting that this is likely a story area. Ooh. What is that? What is that? Hello? It's a foglet, I think. Okay. Interesting. Ow. How many? Holy crap, there are several. And I'm dead. Interesting. I was gonna say, oh, I'm kind of suspecting this to be a story area, so I might not be able to progress very far in this zone. But so far, they're throwing things at me, so we will see how that goes. So there's more than one foglet. That's kind of concerning. I don't think I've ever fought more than one at the same time before. Now, Ignis Fatus, the named one, that one was relatively easy to deal with. But that was only one. Now I'm dealing with 2, potentially 3, or even 4. Slightly concerning, yes. Yep, okay, so there's definitely at least 2 of them. Should I shoot him? I mean, that definitely... I can argue. I know I can argue. That's an option. I definitely saw your shadow there. Okay, let me just spin on you. I'm hoping this is enough to get you while we're here. Ow. That did hurt. Ow. But that's one dead. Was it clean? No. But I managed to take it out, which means, in theory, I can now run away, heal up a tiny bit, and then return again. Alright, we have fully recovered. Give me that second one. Are you in the house or behind it? I see a door is smashable here. So this settlement that I saw... Wait, are you actually inside the house? Yeah, this settlement I saw, I definitely saw smoke rising from this area. So in theory, it should be populated. Although there is like a fire pit in the middle that could potentially be the reason behind it. Okay, he's coming up. Push. Spin. Spin, 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 dead. I love spinning. It's such a good trick. Alright, so let's begin our little exploration of this, what looks to be abandoned little settlement here. Not quite sure what we're supposed to be running into. Yeah, there are places for me to level up if need be, sure. But I don't know if those other mobs in the distance are other foglets, or if they're just easier enemies. I have a feeling they might be tougher. You know, no, they're foglets. They're definitely foglets. Okay, now, what's going on in here? There's a chest I can't access, which is great. Anything else? There's an item here, a letter. She Who Knows. Okay, well, we've definitely read that book before. It's possible this place is related to the 3... Yep, it looks like it is. You've got all 3 sisters represented here via statue. So, the Crones of Brookback Bog. Hello, Foglet. This may be a mistake, but I'm gonna start spinning. I know you're here. I know you're here. And now you're dead. But I'm about to get joined by a second. Here he comes. Yep. There he is. That'll do it. Love it. Foglets are absolutely no threat to me at this point. I'll just take the Foglet mutagen and turn it into my other red mutagen, so then I can actually get my vampire mutation at some point. Thank you very much. I'll take that. That wasn't amazing, but it's fine. Now what is this? Another book? Necromancy, the Forbidden Magic. Okay, can't be bothered with that. Now I've got a split ahead of me here. Either I keep going up the mountain, or I go across the walkway to find more foglets. I don't know what's happening in this area at all, but I will come and take out more foglets. This is fine. It's certainly a large number of foglets, but that's okay. Yep, knew you were there. Down you go. Okay, I took an injury. That's probably a bad thing. Here he is. Come on. I'll take that hit. That doesn't bother me. That's okay. I've got a shield on. And we're clear. Thank you. Okay, easy loot all around. Very nice. Now all I need to do now is meditate at another fire, and I am going to be right as rain. So let's eat a little bit again. There's a lot of cauldrons around here. What exactly am I dealing with? The road to Bald Mountain. Yeah, so I can keep going up towards the tree, which is tempting, but... do we have anything going on in the tents? I mean, this stuff is very... culty. What is this? She Who Knows again! It's even marked as like a red quest marker type of item, but we've definitely read it before. Yeah, anytime I see stuff about She Who Knows, I'm like, okay, this is definitely Crone related, but A runestone, okay, I'll take it. Health situation isn't great. It kind of looks like this road continues onward down to more foglets, I presume. Does this take me down towards the water? I think it does. Interesting. I'm really hoping there's going to be something of value at the end of all this. Ithlin's Prophecy, we know that one fairly well as well. We know the story. Yes, we do. Oh, there's... how many are there? They might be drowners, actually, if they're going to be that close to the water. It's hard to say. That's a book I dropped, and then that's another book I dropped. Okay, so we'll just continue running up. Hello, what am I looking at? I think they may be drowners based on the noise. Yes, yes they are. Is there a reason for me to be down there? I've been there before for a bandit camp, so no, there is no purpose to it. There looks to be a campsite and a cave on this side, so that there's that going for us. Is this an alternate route I could have taken? Ooh. This does not bode well. No, it doesn't. This cave is kind of concerning. And I definitely saw this cave while I was down by the dockside, so... hello? What am I dealing with? I have no idea, but it's a whole bunch of dead bodies down here. Slightly concerning, in fact. But I don't sense any danger. I have no idea. Lots of gold, though, so I'll have to take that. Thank you. You people don't need it anymore, surely. Do I know where this leads out to? A walkway. Did I know about this walkway? I'm not sure, but it seems to be leading me back into the town. So we can always come back later. I think it's a good idea for me to heal up a bit. Just because I don't really know what I'm going to find in this cave. And then we'll just do a nice little save and proceed further in. Oh, does it just loop around once? That's it? It loops back out. We entered from here, right? No, we didn't. Into a pool. Okay, well clearly we're diving into the pool. Your ability is limited underwater. Use your crossbow to defend yourself against foes. Oh, good to know. I have never been informed that before, but I'm cheap, so I don't really want to. This is gonna suck. This is very much gonna suck. Just swim through, grab the plants, swim through, hope for the best, grab the chest. I'm getting chased down, but this is fine. I can survive several hits. They'll be okay. I have to believe. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Okay. Up. Up. Okay, I don't think they can chase me out of the water. I'm technically still in combat, but I don't think they can... Yeah. Alright. So, we will keep moving in that case. This place is a lot more expansive than I expected. Can I even keep going from here, or am I locked in? Oh, I don't actually know if I can leave this place. I might not be able to leave. This might not be where they want me to go. Yeah. This might have been intended as an exit. Actually, no, I dived into the water, though. Wait a minute. I dived into the water to get in here. So how do I get back out? Okay, well, there is a way back out, which is nice. So we will just take this path back towards the village. And then from here, we're going to essentially follow the other route that I did not take in the beginning. So we'll just head right back. I guess there was a way to drop down the whole time that I didn't notice. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, whenever we do return, presumably on a story thing, we'll just have to remember that is there. And what else am I going to run into? This is where we went to kill the other foglets, so we can continue up north. Is this a book I knew about? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Any other foglets hanging out? There is an entrance. Okay. Oh, but then there's a door that requires a key. Okay, so that's all the exploration I can do here. A little bit disappointing. I was really hoping to be able to make it up there at some point, but at least I made some headway into taking out the enemies around here, so that's good. In that case, my exploration of Lower Velen is pretty much complete. The only exception being, of course, the island that's out in the middle of nowhere. 3 question marks over by Ferry Station, and then I can pretty much head directly east from Oxenfurt into the northern continent just to see what's going on around here. That should be fairly exciting. I am more than down. Well, we're back in Ferry Station. It's been a while since I've been around here. Somehow I managed to miss 3 question marks in close proximity to this place, and I'm not sure why. If I discovered the abandoned site up here, and Ferry Station here, how did I manage to miss these? I have absolutely no idea. Well, the good news is, after I clear these question marks, I can double back to Ferry Station, take a boat, and sail across to this island. And after that, we can proceed. So let's take a look immediately to our north. Somehow I managed to miss this, even though it should have popped up on my map. Not quite sure what happened there, but there's apparently a hidden treasure here. Hello. Nilfgaardian's notes. Join the army, they said. You'll kill Nordlings, they said. You'll carry the great sun banner to the Dragon Mountains. You'll make the Emperor proud. So I enlisted, and they sent me to Velen. If this is what the whole north is like, then I swear on all the gods I don't have a clue why we're even bothering. Nothing but filth, clap, and graves. I've been sitting here for 2 months, haven't seen a single Redanian yet. Instead of fighting, they've got us running errands, each stupider than the last. Now the sergeant sent us out to find some chest. Baubles robbed from the Nordlings, it seems. Fell off a wagon as the transport was headed south. We've been watering this swamp for 3 days now. Only thing we found was a hole-riddled boot and a cow's skull. What a waste. But if we come back without the chest, they'll send us to the hole and deduct 3 weeks' wages, so we're going to keep searching for the glory of the fatherland. Okay, well, it's probably guarded by all the drowners over here, which is fine. Why don't I have a couple of you join my team so you guys can fight each other and do the work for me? That's always a good time. Okay, they're nowhere near close to me. I don't know where the other guy went, because he looked like he was going to try and sneak around to me. There he is. He was just hiding in the water. Fair enough. No. You bypass all of my guys. That's rude of you. Okay, nice. Now I can smack that one and cut it up. Smack you. Stun. Smack. Get out of here. Nice try, though. Easy enough. Remember when I first started this game and I struggled against like three drowners? We've come quite a bit of distance since then. We've come quite far. And at the same time, we've gone nowhere at all because I still die to wolves regularly. And ghouls. So, here we are. Give me that, please. Thank you. That kind of feels like it wasn't super duper worth it, but it's fine. And then, if I continue along the coastline, I should come across a couple more things. Right? I believe so. Hello? I'm seeking question marks. Ideally without the drowners, please. Almost there, alright. Oh, it's like a okay, a monster nest. What did I just say about ghouls, huh? Oh, I see one in the right in front of me in the tall grass. Okay, now you are on my team. Did not want this weapon out. Okay, wonderful. How about you join me as well? So now I have two of you. And now you guys can go and team up on the last guy. Please and thank you. Good stuff. Alright. Smack you. Whoa, that was a quick attack. Sir. Smack. Dead after that one. Very nice, very nice. Another one popping out of the ground there. That's intriguing.
Not your lucky day.
Okay, go on over there. Go on. These things were definitely drawn here by the corpses, which is fine. You're coming up behind me. Hello. Okay. Nope. That'll have to do. Smack it. Okay, you're not really attacking me properly, so I'll just spin on you. Ow. That's okay. He knocked me out of my poise, but that's fine. And then you, I will just spin on you. It didn't let me spin on him, but fine. And that's pretty much it for these mobs. There are several more on the horizon. I think the one that I turned to my side is no longer my friend.
Giving me no choice.
Yep, I was right on that regard. Just smack from behind. Uh-oh. That's fine. Took some poison. Not super thrilled by that. And then there's maybe like one more. After which I can rest. So we'll do that. Oh, maybe this was my guy. He was probably my guy. Can I climb up, please? I can't get up. I cannot get up. Oh, there you go. That was awkward as heck. Okay. Nope. Kick it. Smack. What the? Did it die? Oh. How'd that happen? Oh, these two question marks were actually monster nests in close proximity to each other. Interesting. I'll take all that. I don't even know what I got. I feel like I should have actually read what I saw, what I received, but it's fine. I can hear another critter. I don't see another critter. Something bugged somewhere? Oh well. None of my business. So we'll just burn this one too.
Just destroy it.
And we're done. Very nice. Quick and easy. So in that case, I'm going to heal up and head south on the boat. Well, here we are approaching the island in the cover of night. Not exactly how I intended to approach. Not like I'm actually, you know, sneaking up on anyone, but it does look like it's populated by monsters, which is a little concerning. It's very foggy, so I'm smelling more foglets, potentially. Interesting, interesting. Yep, there they are. So I can deal with 2 foglets. This shouldn't be too bad, in theory. They might be difficult to sense, though, considering. Okay. Should I annoy you? I should definitely annoy you. Alright, I'm in danger. Okay, here they come, push! Interrupted, but not enough to kill. Push. I'm gonna spin. Okay, I'm making no progress here. No headway. Oh, got a hit. That one's done. That's okay. This is fine. He's running away from me. Okay. That's good. Gives me a chance to recover. Shield up. Here he comes. Ow. I may die here. It's entirely possible. Okay. Survival. Very awkward death pose there, sir. Or ma'am. Doesn't really matter. Mutation skill point. I'll take it. Now, we're in an area with hidden treasure, but there are footprints. Hello, dead guy. I guess you're going to be... What did you kill? What is that? What skeleton is this? Am I going to fight a monster this big at any point? Valuable fossil. Yeah, no kidding. A A scratched key. Okay. Well, I guess I have no choice but to follow the footprints. Let's hope I don't run into any critters in the dark, huh? I don't really have the health pool to deal with that at the moment. Not at all. Okay. So this island is basically just a treasure, then. An extremely foggy treasure. But a treasure all the same. And then there's the chest. Really? That can't have been the treasure. Was that the treasure? Surely not. I never ended up finding a letter. Usually hidden treasures have a letter, right? Was it really just for a steel ingot? That seems extremely underwhelming. There are other corpses on this island, but nothing worthwhile, it seems. Okay, alright. Oh, I never met this blacksmith in Oxenfurt. He's all the way far, far away from the market, which is why I guess I missed him when I first arrived. Currently in Oxenfurt, preparing to head out east. Have I been out there before? There's a random grindstone out there. Interesting, it's a settlement then. There's a mercenary there. Anyway, getting distracted. Looks like I can play him in a round of Gwent. Hopefully he'll actually have some repair kits to sell me, and then after that we can continue our adventures. Let me take a look. What have you got, sir? You have a bunch of stuff that I don't care for. Weapon repair kits. I know that was expensive. I know that hurt, but it was worth it. I needed it. Can I make my own weapon repair kits, do you think? I don't know, but I think it would be useful. Also, silver bolts could be really good as well if I use it for my crossbow, huh? Master's weapon repair kit. I don't know how I feel about that. That's really expensive. 45? I'm not sure how I feel about that. That might be a bit too much, I think. So we'll leave that one there. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. I'm going to change my mind. I'll take it anyway. Good enough. Now, play me in Gwent so I can earn some of that back, please. The full amount.
What would you say to a little game of Gwent?
Everyone wants to play Gwent. No one ever says no. Opponent goes first. Seems about right. Who did I pull? I pulled Yennefer. Okay, she's always helpful. I think I'm a bit too heavy on the mid-range archery. Actually, I don't have a single catapult. That's pretty crazy, considering my entire deck is based on the back line. Okay, that didn't really help, did it? Well, it kind of did. I'm going to be very reliant on my melee characters, I think. Oh, Imlerith, look at that. I have no idea what that says. Kill them, litter the earth with their entrails. Okay, well, immediately I'm in danger. Not ideal. I can feed him another one and then draw a card. I don't really know if I want to feed him. We'll just roll with a Vex for now. Vampire Ekamara, and then you're going to pull in some minions. Beast decks. Beast decks are always crazy. I almost want to just make it so that he baits out the rest of his deck. He's already used up so many cards. Look at him. Honestly, I think losing round 1 is worth it. I think so. And then I'm going to give him Dijkstra or whatever his name is, so then draw another card. Okay, that doesn't help either. Yeah, there's virtually no chance of me winning round 1, right? Because even if I plant these two, they become, what? Double the strength of both cards. So they become 16. So 21. In theory. Yeah, so they become 16, 21, and then I can horn, and then I'll win. I think that's worth it. Yeah, okay. I'll get card advantage because I can draw as a Temerian. So, thank you. You kept the 4, which is pretty weak. I don't care about that. There's my extra round. Okay, a whole lot of buffing in the back line. It's another one of those all or nothing rounds, I think. Which is fine. Fine. I'm going to be doing a lot of rezzing. What was that? You just horned? Double the strength of all your close combat units. Okay, so basically that's the opposite of the full test ability I have. That's very scary, actually, because I know monster decks in general are built entirely on frontline. That is very scary. I don't really have anything to... I guess I can pull out more blue stripes. I can double up on the blue stripes, and that can work on my strength. That's a thought. Okay, pull out a blue stripe. And then I can use this guy to res another blue stripe. This can work, this can work. Oh, but you're doubling with every monster that comes out. This is very scary. In many, many ways. It's probably not worth it. What I'm doing here. Okay. What have you got? Oh, there's the crone, and then you're gonna pull out your sisters. Which is insanity. Am I really gonna fight it out against this? I am. Even though this is... I should have passed and just made it so that he had no cards left. That's pointless. That does nothing. Okay. I'm not even mathing it out in my head, by the way, because I'm not quite sure how these will all stack up. But then I get to double everyone in the end anyway. Okay, I think I win. I still win. No problemo. He's out of cards. Completely out, in fact. Continue to build. Yep, and then we horn and the game's over. Thank you, sir. I'll take it. Wonderful. I got back some of the crowns I lost. Got a gargoyle for it, down to 1,500 gold. Feels pretty bad, but at least I've very much surpassed the 500 lock I found myself in. This guy is shirtless and pantsless and shoeless. Interesting fashion sense, sir. Although there are quite a few of you folks around here. Bunch of sailors, I guess. Rude as hell, sir. Did not ask to be judged for merely existing, but here we are. So, the Novigrad Gate. This... Can people just stop spitting at me when I pass, please? Let's just head due immediately east and see what we find. There's a new marker, which is helpful. Various buildings. I don't know if I care about those right this instant. There are a whole bunch of houses around here. Mostly just farmland, I think, that I'm not too worried about. I'm kind of thinking that more than likely a big chunk of this is going to be out of bounds. So this is probably not actually playable space. However, this road does seem to go all the way south and terminates against the mountainside. Same with this. So I'm thinking a quick little clockwise adventure might be a good idea here. Clear these all out, and then eventually I can worry about heading further east or into whatever this happens to be. I guess this is some sort of mansion with a hedge maze and some, I assume, some like fountains and stuff. It looks like a rich person home, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So, we'll head due north.
Beware. Giddy up.
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
Neither the day nor the hour.
Sure, yeah. Are these people threatening a peasant? I don't like this. Can I stop this in any way? What's going on here? Oh, witch hunters. Witch hunters are almost always terrible. The only exception so far has been Tamara and her, oh.
Hey, spy. Remember
I don't even know who you are.
Greedy and greedy.
Oh, now I remember, yes.
Ever get to drink that vodka?
Officer made us clean.
I met you guys by accident while hunting down the Oxenford vampire.
Pay for that.
Okay, if you guys want to die out here in the field.
About face. And back to the latrines. Get cleaning.
Yes, sir.
Perfect, there you go. Look, it's a peaceful resolution, okay? Probably better that I did that. Where the heck am I? Did you just randomly teleport me? I feel like they randomly teleported me, but okay, alright, we're back, I guess. Oh no, they didn't. This is where the witch hunters were harassing the citizens. Hopefully they don't actually have any witches around here. I doubt they do. Okay, so what's going on here?
upon the basilisk.
Wow.
King of the serpents.
This is a quest.
One drop of his venom will kill an army, horses and all.
I get the feeling this thing is going to break out at some point.
Interesting basilisk you've got there.
Course it's interesting.
It actually looks more like a
See
worm
a
than
beast like this
a
anywhere
basilisk.
near here.
A
They
wyvern, I
spawn
mean.
Only in the wild wastes of Zerrikania, from eggs laid by cockerels.
Yeah, that's a wyvern. That's what I thought.
Cockerel eggs, you say?
Yeah, and what cocks they are. Lift their rumps like brood hens to other cocks. Eggs laid by such a cockerel must be brought to hatching by 101 venomous vipers. Then the young basilisk
Sounds like a whole lot of
picks its
bull.
way out.
Anyway, that's a wyvern.
This basilisk is interesting because it looks exactly like a wyvern. Young one, and ill-fed at that.
You talk nonsense, sir. This here's the most truest.
You
of
know we have
basilisks.
basilisks in the local neighborhood, right?
Right, what do I know? I'm just a witcher.
Hold on now. If that's no basilisk, but some wyvern, what did I pay for? Give me back my coin, cheat.
Brave soldiers, don't push.
Okay, he's gonna release it.
Watch out.
All right. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. At least there's a whole bunch of soldiers here to distract it from me. Okay. This is fine. I'm allowed to take some minor damage. Okay, I don't even need to do anything. I'm literally just smacking it. Should I be worried? I don't think so. And it's dead, right? Oh, it hit me once. Okay, free loot for me.
Guess the cage was as fake as the basilisk.
Okay, what happened to the scammer, though? I mean, honestly, he was still impressive for having caught a wyvern, but where'd he run off to? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. He's gone, so throw that all onto the horse. Be done with it. Do I have any level ups available at all, by chance?
Long live, etc.
I get the feeling I don't. I don't think I've leveled up anything, actually. Oh, no, wait. Mutation skill. Okay. Might I finally pick up Acclamation to get my 4 slots? I think so. There you go. 4 mutagen slots unlocked. I'm only seeing 3 still. Am I bugged? Should I be concerned? Oh no, there you go. Okay, my mutagens are now all sorted. Now, what do I want? So I'm actually considering attack power, more flat attack power. I can go for armor piercing, or I can go for critical hit chance. I mean, offense efficiency is also a thing in here as well, which also sounds really nice. 12% sounds really effective. I think I'm going to try critical hit chance. Ooh, nice. But I don't actually know if this is the best choice. What's my current crit, actually? Let me take a look here. Geralt. Let me see your statistics, specifically. Does it show? Critical hit chance, 17%, 17%. Not amazing, but the critical hit damage is actually fairly significant. Although, actually, my damage in general with the Silver Sword is very significant compared to the Steel Sword. I really need to find a better Steel Sword. Granted, I am using an enhanced Silver Feline Sword, so that would be why, which does make sense. That flanking attack power is so strong. So strong. And I'm already getting a 20% critical hit damage bonus with the Steel Sword, and still it's not as effective as I'd like. Well, regardless, that's what we've got for the time being. Wasn't expecting it to be considered a mini side quest here, but it is done. So now I continue onward, I think. I want to check out this farmstead or home or whatever that is before I actually take on the contract, which is fairly close by. So we'll just head up and see what we can locate. Okay, this is an herbalist. Very good. I'm about to spend more money then. You, sir, or ma'am, are about to get... Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting a dwarf. You're about to get a bunch of gold for Alcahest.
Greetings. Is it herbs you seek? Medicines to mute a bashful maid's inhibitions?
That's not something
Or a
that you should be
concoction
selling.
to raise your own courage for a second go?
Noted.
That it? No other weeds or brews?
Aye. One to make your hair grow, another to do the opposite. An easer of pain, a calmer of heartburn. Tell me what ails you.
Do you know any master formula?
Know any advanced formulae?
Formulae?
Something you could teach me?
All I know, I learned from Master Gremist of Skellige.
Noted.
Looking to apprentice yourself in the herbalist trade?
Nah, I just want to learn something new.
Call it what you will. You must sail across the Great Sea. Find the Isle of Ards.
I mean, at some point I will go to Skellige, but right now that does seem a little distant for me. I still need to clear all of Velen and Novigrad and Oxenfurt first. In the meantime, show me what you got.
Let me have a look.
I'm gonna guess you have Alcohest. You don't have Alcohest. You are a scammer. Ogroid Archmutagen Refined. This is not cheap. Oh, actually, he does have Alcohest. This is not cheap. I'm closing my eyes. I'm not looking at my gold. Don't want to look at my gold. Don't want to look. Not looking. Okay. Now I'm looking, and geez Louise, I'm down to half my gold. Great. Fantastic. Am I ever going to come across a merchant that actually straight up sells Dimeridium? Because I never have Dimeridium. That stuff is virtually impossible to come by. I'm already spending my gold. I might as well do it again. 954. Oh. I mean, I could sell him decoctions, but that's not going to get me anything. 2 gold a pop? Yeah, that's not... It's not going to do me any good. No, sir. Okay. Well, I'll have to play you in cards, then. Give me some money back.
To play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll with it. I haven't gotten anything new in a long time. Scoia'tael faction perk, sure. Oh crap! That's not what I wanted. I didn't even get to re-roll. Well, I'm boned. Throw them all in the front. Do it. I was actually hoping to right-click on her to see what... so that's the faction ability. Well, I would have thrown away Vex and... I can never remember his name, and Siegfried if I could, but too late now. Far too late now. I think what I should do is I should plant this over there. Give me the card. Card advantage, please. Thank you. I will fog up his side of the field, because I have a Vernon Roach to play as necessary. I could technically give him another spy. That might be a good idea, because I do have Biting Frost. The funny thing is, she also has Biting Frost, so... It's always going to be there in our back pocket before each of us. So that's fun, that's fun. There's Fog. That's only screwing the mid lane. I will give you... I'd have to think, because if I play the Biting Frost, I go down to 1, she goes down to 5. But I have Vernon sitting there. Give me this card advantage, please. Thanks. Okay, more buffs in my back line. There she goes. That's a choice. Why? You're actively screwing yourself with that. I mean, I guess you didn't know I had Vernon in my pocket, but that was ill-advised. You're just going to keep playing cards into the frozen field of your own doing. That's definitely a choice. I almost want to end the round right here, but I don't think it's worth it. No, I'll secure my victory with a backliner. I can always res the backliner. Okay, so the entire field is screwed, basically, is what you're telling me. Do I pass here? It might be the right play just to pass here. I don't know what else they can possibly do. I'm gonna pass. What are you gonna do? Yavin? Oh, hey, it's been... I remember Yavin. He only showed up that one time. You are using up every card you've got. Are you crazy? You're still not gonna win this first round. Alright, so this player doesn't know how to play the game. Understood. Okay, let me just, I guess, win with a single card. Alright, thank you, sir. Just giving me the money for free at this point. Thank you. That puts me at 786, which is still not great. But I think that was worth it. I have to believe that was worth it. And he, of course, he has a very nice garden. I don't know what exactly... Oh, wolves. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with those. So we just finished looting his garden, which actually netted me some useful materials. I'm now headed over to that mercenary camp. This seems concerning. Shouldn't there be a quest giver around here? Hello? There certainly should be. I don't know if they're alive, but they don't seem like they're enemies, so I will just loot these for free then. No one seems to care. Yeah, I will. After I loot all of your chests around here.
He's trying to cheat us too. Purse I got.
That's some nice stuff I can sell.
Bronze with just a
Look at all of this. Wow, that was very much worth my time. I don't even know what they're saying, and I don't care. I'm going to sell these things for money. Okay, what do you want, sir? Where is he? You there, Hans of Sedaris.
You post the notice?
I did indeed. Hans of Sedaris.
Hans,
mercenary
sorry.
captain. Know of a monster that needs slaying. You interested?
Always. Well, what kind of monster is it?
What kind of monster are we talking about?
If only I knew. It was like this. Got Radovid to hire me and my company, but he's been late with the pay the last weeks. And I'll be damned if we're to risk our lives for free, like hell.
Couldn't agree more. But you were going to tell me about the monster.
Yes, yes. We arrived here, encamped. Then it turned out some beast prowls the area. Snatchers cows and the like. Reckoned we should help the local
I mean, it could
boys,
just be
so we
another
grabbed our
wyvern.
weapons and set out. Me and Kurt one way, Gerd and Henk the other.
Let me guess. They didn't make it
Gerd and
back.
Henk never
Yep.
returned. Whatever it was, it got him. Jobs for a professional, clearly. So Kurt and me, we chipped in for a small reward, hoping someone's willing to help the locals avenge our comrades in the process.
I can definitely do that for you.
Awfully noble of you.
Ah, mercenaries, we've our honor too.
I mean, that's fair.
Well,
I mean,
I'll
he's
see
like
what you-
he's a mercenary guy. He's not a bandit or
You
anything.
take the job.
Let's talk about the reward.
Let's talk about the reward. About how it's just not enough right now.
200 is pretty darn low, guys. Let's go for 350.
What? No chance.
All right, fine. 300 is a nice little flat number.
A bit
But
too much,
too much
mate.
still? Okay.
But just a bit. We might still strike.
We're
a deal.
really not getting anywhere with our negotiations, are we? 245. That seems decent.
I'd have gone to hunt the beast myself if I'd known you wanted this much.
Okay, so you're going for it.
So be it.
245 it is.
All right. Where do I start looking?
South of here.
I don't think
Where
this
we
boss will
split
be
up.
too difficult if you're only willing
It's
to
where we
offer me
last saw
245
Gerd
for
and
it.
Henk alive.
Or 200 flat for it. Right? I suppose we'll find out. Where exactly am I going next? Southeast from here. Well, that's convenient because it lets me go to this question mark out in the woods anyway. So we may as well go to that.
He's trying to cheat us too. Purse I got was full of counterfeit crowns.
I'll take that.
Bronze with just a lick of gold on it.
Has anyone seen my horse? She's trying her best, I promise. Okay. Let's go. We are going due west, or due east, I think. Yes, okay. Directly in this direction will take me to what I'm looking for. Now, it's probably going to be another nest of some sort. Some sort of creature will probably await me. Lots of wolves all around. Yep, there is in fact a creature. So this is probably a
Come on
guarded
now.
treasure then. What is that? Spriggan? Oh, yeah. Well, there's the treasure. It's not particularly guarded, though. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore you, sir. I'm gonna do my best to ignore you, sir. I mean, I can just loot and run. Ow. I was gonna say nothing stopping me from looting and running. Quite literally, nothing. I can literally just leave the Leshen behind. Should I do that? These wolves are probably here to be annoying. I mean, there's no real reason for me to fight the Leshen, right? I'm thinking about it, but I don't think there's a reason to do it. We are leaving the... Oh, okay, hello, big thing. What is that anyway? Is that just like a really big ghoul? What is that thing? What am I looking at? Is that just a bear? I think that's just a bear. You know what? Screw the bear. Okay, that was really close. We need to leave. Screw the bear. We're gonna go. Yeah, leaving the Leshen behind, we are going to head right over to where the monster attacked the mercenaries. Not sure what kind of creature we're about to run into, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Cannot save my game. Are we still in combat? Yes, we are. The wolves are still coming. Okay, that's annoying as heck. I know I don't have the right weapon out, but I just want you dead. Actually, no, I do have the right weapon out. Look at that. Perfect. Thank you. I guess I should probably meditate some of that health back then. Alright, so we are now at full health again, and ready to investigate. Let's take a look.
Claw marks, bite marks, armor ripped to shreds.
More werewolves, do you think? Could be the Leshen that I saw, but I don't think so.
No sign of another corpse.
I see a bunch of wolves coming my way. I don't like that. Flying monster.
Flying monster. Ripped the second body in its claws. Didn't quite get everything to its nest.
That's fine. We have a trail of blood.
Follow the thread.
Okay, so it's probably going to be another wyvern. Or forktail, or basilisk. Type of monster we fought a billion times. Let's follow the trail then. If I can ever get around this tree. There you go. And then we've got 8 billion wolves to get through again. I will not be dealing with that today. Thank you very much. We'll just follow the trail. Should have done another investigation. They really want me today. Alright, alright. This is fine. Just start spinning. Ow. I'm gonna die to all of these. You know what I should have done? I should have burned them. No, I didn't want to jump. Burn. Okay, this is good. This is getting me some free hits, so I can't complain about that. Ow. I think I need to shield up. Ow. Still burning. Ow. Dead. So, here we go again. I don't think there's any reasonable way to expect that I can get through this without the wolves. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm able to get past the wolves, apparently. I was kind of expecting the wolves to be swarming the body part or something, but...
Here. Damn birds must have picked the ground clean, but they've already found the rest of the corpse, probably. All I gotta do is follow the cawing.
Sounds like a plan. Listen to cawing birds. I mean, more than likely it's going to be an elevated area. Yep, there you go. What am I dealing with? Griffin? Is this going to be the first quest-related forktail? Quest-related basilisk, perhaps? Although technically... Oh, what the... I didn't hit escape. What? What was that? Although we've already dealt with a quest-related basilisk, haven't we? Okay, well, whatever did this isn't home.
Nest empty, except for leftovers.
So what happened here? Mercenary contract. Dear Master Hans of Sidaris, I have decided to accept your condition that the fee for the beast's demise to be paid in advance. The reward you demand, however, 6 full purses of crowns, continues to seem quite excessive to me. The 3 I have included with this missive should be more than enough for you and your crew. Note that I expect a quick and final resolution to this monster problem. Should you determine that you are not up to the task, I expect you to return every last copper of the advance I enclose, under penalty of flogging and imprisonment, and to immediately leave the area. On behalf of the City Council of Oxenfurt, Klaus van Trantke.
Well, I took on this contract before I did. Got the reward up front. More than they're paying me.
Interesting. So they're trying to use me. But what's going to happen now?
Thin rakides. Sparse afterfeathers. Interesting. An archgriffin.
Archgriffin? That's different. Return after dark when the griffin is in its nest. Sounds like a plan. Okay, we can definitely do that. Archgriffin. How is this going to be different from the regular griffin? I don't know. But we'll find out soon. Opinicus! Okay. Where are you? There you are. Okay, what makes you different, sir? I don't really know, but I will shoot you down. If you could get a little closer so that I can actually do that, please. I wish to hold true to my threat. What the heck? Okay. Dodge. How are you going to be different? Exactly. From all the other monsters that I fought of your type. I'm not sure. You might be a little faster. You might... Oh, you're just basically like a basilisk then. You might also potentially do another scream attack, which I'm not a huge fan of. That was a mistake on my part. Definitely should not have done what I did. Okay. That's fine. I can work this out. I can still recover. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, less beautiful. Give myself space. Nice hop. Dodge. Back off. You know, I should probably use an oil here, realistically, just to give myself an advantage. What do I want? Falca Blood? Could be useful. I do like Falca Blood, although I shouldn't be applying it directly in front of him, huh? Yeah, okay, that was a mistake. I have preloaded my Falca Blood this time. I also have a Thunderbolt available in my pocket. I'm considering using it just to end the fight quicker. If I never use potions, if I never craft potions, I'll never level those skills up, so this only makes sense. So, what the... Okay. That's the second time it's done something very strange. Okay, you're gonna do your thing, that's not a problem. How about you burn a bit? Burn again. No. Burn. There you go. And now I can hopefully start working on you from behind. Back off. Ow. That's not backing off, sir. Definitely was not backing off. No problem. Smack, smack. What are you doing? No. Ow. That's takeoff. That's fine. Not an issue. Can deal with that. Okay. Come around, Opinicus. Down you go. Lets me spin on you a little bit. Back off. You just gonna land or just spit? Okay. I can deal with that too. Burn. That will interrupt his leap. Burn again. Did I just take chip damage from that? Ow. I think I did. That's very unfortunate. However, my frenzy should be up right now. Oh, I should have stuck a, I'm gonna back off. I should have stuck a Yrden on the ground, because that's the combo. Okay. He's slower right now because of my fast attacks. Very nice, very nice. My frenzy doing its job. Good stuff. Okay. HP situation, not great. Definitely not great. But so far so good. Spin on him, spin on him. Back off. Burn. Shield up. Burn. Okay, this is fine. You're on top of my Yrden. Smack. Oh, I missed with the smack. That's unfortunate. And now you're at half health. This is definitely doable. And that turns you around. Back off, so I don't get hit. Burn. I need space. I need lots of space right now. Nope. And then he's taking off again. Perfect. Come on. Pop. Don't even know what happened there, but I'll spin on you a bit. Oh. Dangerous, dangerous. Come on, you know you want to land. Okay, that's fine. Back off. I don't want to overdo it. Spin. Nope, don't get caught by that. Oh, I did get caught by that. Unfortunate. Alright, here it comes. I think we have a pretty good shot at this. My previous attempts have been pretty good, other than the fact that it bugs out at the start of the fight, usually. Didn't do it that time, though, so I can't really complain. I'll do what I can, and then set up. No. Oh, okay, well there goes half my health. Love that. Appreciate that. Okay, well your poise is broken. However, I do find flanking attacks on these monsters are kind of hard, because it flips around really fast like that. When I actually break the poise. Pretty nutty. Back off. Okay, and now you're burning, which is kind of good for me. We'll keep it up, 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 keep it up. I would flank all the way around if I could. But like I said, kind of difficult to do sometimes. That went well, though. I mean, literally can't get any better than that. So as long as I don't do anything dumb, I should be okay. In theory. As long as I don't do anything dumb. Being the main thing. Nearly got caught with my pants down there. Nearly got caught there too. Not landing a single hit because I'm stressing out. Well, that outcome was most unfortunate. Not very happy about that, but what can you do? I've said this before, my biggest problem is usually closing out the fight. I always get a little panicky and hasty when the enemy is close to death. And then, of course, I start making stupid mistakes when I shouldn't. Getting caught by stupid things and losing all my health in like 2 hits. Yep. Getting hit by that was bad too, but at least I had a shield to buffer it. I need to get behind it. There you go. Okay. Okay, it spun around again, which is good. I'm trapped against a rock. That's less good. Give myself some space. Need space. Okay. Let me reset a little bit. That Falca blood really doesn't last very long, does it? No, it does not. Okay. Do a hit. Do a hit. This is fine, as long as I don't get hit by the beak again. Which is pretty dangerous, all things considered. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. Back off. Burn. Good. That gives me some space. Maybe I can land a single heavy hit on it. Ooh. That dazed it and broke its poise. Smack it again. Back off. Nice, nice. This is good. This is where I start panicking again, so... let's be careful. Get him. Get him. That's it. There we go. Battle trance. Now then, that guy's gonna have to pay up, or he's going to die horribly against me, I think. Thank you. That only took a few tries. It wasn't really that bad. I'll take it. Cut. Fantastic. Off we go. Where is this man? I need my reward. Alright, Hans, I'm back. I know you're screwing me. That said, I did completely rob your camp blind, so technically we're more or less even. Is there something I... oh. But still, I want to confront you about this.
Well, any progress?
We got rid of it.
Monster's dead. I slew it. It was a griffin. An arch-griffin.
It was not much more impressive than a regular one.
Arch-grateful. Your reward.
Hold it.
Hold up a minute. Recognize this? You accepted a contract. Reward paid up front, and higher than what you paid me.
What am I meant to do? Business is what it is, and intermediaries deserve their due.
What you're due is a punch in the face. Gold. Now.
I just took out a thing that you couldn't fight. Give me.
Some advice before you go. Don't ever try to cheat a Witcher again. Ever.
Alright, well that gave me a general skill point. That was pretty good. I'm sure he's not happy about it. But I'll take it. Okay. So with that out of the way, I think we'll actually call it right here. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And next time, my plan is to finish off the surrounding area on the east here. See if this actually opens up at all on the southern part of the continent. And then I'm going to double back. Yes, I'm going to double back south of Novigrad and start exploring around here before heading eastward again and covering the map before heading in. So with that, we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you then. Bye-bye now.